And therefore can already give away this Pokemon is not going to be used this time around. Trent as a boy. However, Tracy as a girl. And that would be all. So, I think it's time for us to actually start continuing with our main quest. All the little side quest business taken care of. There's one more thing we need to do here on Olivine, and that's continuing with the story. Even though there's technically one more thing we can do, but... yeah, we can also do it afterwards. We're going to make our way towards Cianwood after this anyway. But here is the lighthouse of Olivine City. Olivine Lighthouse. Also known as the Glitter Lighthouse. As you might have heard from your rival, in my case Megan, the moment we entered Olivine City, apparently the gym leader is there, taking care of a sick Pokemon. However, if I need to be honest, there's also a couple of side quests I've skipped. Of course, the National Park business I also still need to do. Yeah, let's go heal up first. There's a couple of Pokemon that I missed in earlier areas. There's also, of course, that Pokemon that I still need to get in the water. That also appears here, but only at night. Also need to take a look at that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do all the side quest business first. Let's postpone the lighthouse for now. Can also take a break immediately. Alright, welcome back in the National Park. That is where we are right now. And I've actually found a new Pokemon there, a Sunkern. A Pokemon I should have caught earlier, but this one actually does not appear the moment the National Park bug catching contest is active. If you go here regularly and then start digging in the grass, then you will actually be able to find a Sunkern. Indeed. My mistake for actually not realizing this sooner. But since we have a Sunstone now, it is actually relevant to catch this guy, the seed Pokemon Sunkern. It lives by drinking only dewdrops from under the leaves of plants. It is said that it eats nothing else. Does not really sound like the most interesting Pokemon in all honesty. And I actually think it is indeed not one of the more interesting Pokemon. What is more interesting about this guy is how it evolves. We're going to call you Flora. Kind of giving away what the evolution is going to be. However, my Sunstone is currently in my PC, so I think I'll wait for that a little bit. Okay, let's go try catching something else. Okay, here you are. Since I was on my way back to earlier routes, I thought I might also start fishing around in the waters over there. And indeed, a Poliwag can be found there. A level 20 female, of course. What else? But since we're here, might as well also catch this guy over here. Okay, I need one more, I think. No! Screw you! You know what? Here, have this. I'm angry with you. Oh, hell yeah! I don't think I deserve to catch this one. Oh, Poliwag, why? Why do you let yourself get caught while you're still in the green? Alright, Poly 2. Alright, let's go. One other quick thing I need to do. Okay, here we go. Remember how I actually pulled out Lester from the daycare center? At the level where he's actually already high enough to evolve. But of course, first he needs to level up before the evolution actually happens. So I quickly brought him out of the PC, did a couple of battles with him for him to level up at least once. So Lester evolves. Finally. Lester has become a Ledian. Awesome. Alright, let's move back towards the daycare center quickly. And see if something... No, wait, I first need to make some room, of course. Pokémon Center's really near, so... Don't mind me. We've been on the route for quite a while, so I think what is supposed to happen with Ditto, most of all. And of course the other Pokemon that I actually also put there. I think it is time to actually check that out at last. And Jigglypuff is actually one of the Pokemon I want to do this with. Not the only one, but the first one I actually have. Yeah, indeed. As you can see, the daycare man is actually standing outside right now. And that is indicating something has happened. Let's go down here and talk to him. Hi Wilma. Hi Ditmar. What have you two been doing? Ah, it's you! We were racing your Pokémon. And my goodness, were we surprised. Your Pokémon had an egg. We don't know how it got there, but your Pokémon had it. You want it? You don't know where eggs come from? You want me to explain that for you, sir? But anyway, as you can see, if you actually input a male and female Pokémon, which are similar enough to each other, or a Pokemon and a Ditto, you can actually get yourself a Pokemon egg, which will always turn out to become a basic Pokemon of level 5, the moment it hatches, which actually works in a similar way like the Togepi egg that we hatched earlier in the project. It needs to be in your adventure, so we're going to wait for this one to hatch. And remember, it did not come from a Jigglypuff for nothing. Alright everyone, welcome back to Azalea Town. We were on our way going back towards earlier routes anyway, so thought might as well also return all the way here. Because there's a special type of event Pokemon we can actually catch here. And also while we're here, take a look at Kurt, because he should have finished his ball by now that I actually gave him an apricorn for a pretty long time ago. Ah, Treecks, I just finished your ball. Here. Ah, this one actually turns out into a fast ball, it looks like. Able to catch Pokemon that have high speed. That turned out great. Try catching Pokemon with it. And most of all, fast ones. So let's go out of the room. The berry tree also reset it by now, so let's go grab ourselves a white apricorn. And let's go back in and give Kurt another one. It's pretty obvious by now, every color of apricorn is able to make a different kind of Pokeball. Currently we still have 4 colors. And I think I'm curious on what the red apricorn becomes. So let's give him a red apricorn. Okay, we need at least a day before it's done. In the in-game clock. I think it's going to be a while before I get back here, so... However, there's actually also another side quest that I forgot. This one I could have done earlier, but since I did not have a fire Pokemon at that time, I actually forgot about it. But now that we're here, we can actually also go to the Charcoal Kin. Remember the Charcoal Man from Elex Forest, which we actually helped out. And his assistant. And his Farfetch'd. If we actually return to them, we can actually get something from them. I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal that I made. Fire-type Pokemon would be happy to hold that. We receive charcoal. And indeed, charcoal is a hold item. Just like many of the items we have. However, this one is actually a pretty good one for fire types. You are currently holding a burnt berry. Also not per se a bad item for a fire type, but I think charcoal is better, so... Let's take the burnt berry from him. And let's give you something better. Peck. Oh yeah, also still have the Quick Claw. First, charcoal, Magnus. So his fire type moves become a little bit stronger. Let's also find someone for the Quick Claw. I still think that's a good item, so... Let's give that to Fairy. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I think that was all. Yeah, at least for this area. So let's return to the cave. There's actually a Pokemon that we can catch now. Remember Union Cave? And how there was water in there. Now that we have Surf, we can actually cross that water. And catch yourself a Pokemon there. Poison Cure Berry is also returned, so let's bring that along as well. Right, no, wait. It has to be Friday, apparently. My notes say it has to be Friday. This Pokemon only appears at Friday. Okay, interesting. Well, since it's not Friday, I need to quit my game quickly. Because this Pokemon in Union Cave only appears on Fridays. Therefore, it is time for some video editing magic. I'm going to quit the game. Use my trick, which I'm going to explain later, so don't worry. In order to change the in-game clock. And return once the game thinks it is Friday. And voila! Welcome back, everybody. We are currently at Friday 6:58 PM, as you can see. And according to my notes, that should be the perfect time for a new and rare Pokemon to appear as an event. So be careful. If you actually miss out on this Pokemon, you fully need to reset before it can actually appear again. Okay, this water is pretty useless. However, there is more water in this cave, right over here. And this one is a little bit less useless, because this will actually lead to a pretty important place. As you can see, the cave will continue across the water. There's a ladder here. And there's trainers here. Who's there? Leave me and my Pokemon alone. Yeah, you haven't been hiding yourself for nothing here, I think. There's a Pokemaniac here with 2 Pokemon. And the first one is an actual interesting one, Marowak. Also a Pokemon I would want to use at some point. Marowak is awesome, let's be honest. Fairy, you're a water type, so... This is your kind of deal. I don't like it if you throw bones at me, so... I'm going to throw some water at you. Ooh, it's actually able to take my hit. Awesome. Very powerful move, Surf. And this guy's not higher level than me. In fact, he's 1 level lower than me. And was able to take my Surf. Interesting. Very resilient Pokemon, Marowak. Next up, another Marowak. Alright, Fairy. Let's try Surf again. Okay, interesting how the music sounded there. Indeed, this one is also able to take my hit. However, this one misses his hit, so... Fairy is not going to get damaged by this Marowak. And he's also not going to level up. Alright, I'm gonna go away. I'll continue in this cave. I am here for a special Pokemon, so... There's another body of water over here. Once again, a pretty small one, so don't mind the water. I came all the way here to conduct my Pokemon research. Let me demonstrate my findings in a real battle. Oh, scientific kind of guy, huh? And that is going to make you also a Pokemaniac. Ooh, but he has a Kangaskhan. That is a Pokemon you rarely see. Normal type. Muscle, that is your kind of thing. Level 26, it's even higher level than me. Right, it misses Mega Punch. Let's go use Karate Chop on you. I Right, even a super effective move is going to take 3 hits, it looks like. Yeah, no matter what. This Kangaskhan is quite strong. You can already see by the level of the Pokemon the trainers have here. I'm not per se actually supposed to go here yet. I'm a little bit under-leveled for this area, but I should already be able to do it. I'm not going to do it later because I'm here now, so... Might actually make it interesting. But it looks like the game actually expects you to come here a bit later. All the trainers actually have Pokemon that are a bit higher level than me. Or close to my level. And normally I'm a bit over. In order to ensure I don't have to run towards the Pokemon Center constantly. Here in the top right corner is an item, an elixir. Pretty basic stuff. There's actually a lot of items here, not just Pokemon. There's also plenty of items scattered around here. Let's continue. Finding repeat Pokemon is not that interesting. But we do want to find new trainers, like you. I'm in training. Care for a round? What kind of round? Rocket League? Fall Guys? I don't want to play Pokemon, come on. I'm in the mood for Rocket League, let's play that. Alright, you have an Eevee, and also a level 26. Everything is higher level than me now, help. Okay, I might end up missing now. But I also might not. Oh, but I do need multiple of these. It's not super effective, of course, so... you can kinda expect that. It's even 1 level higher than me, so... Oh, hell yeah. You got paralyzed. Now, I'm going first. But you are smart enough to use Quick Attack. Oh, computer players are getting smart now, help. See, that is why I want to play Rocket League. Computer players are getting too smart. Flareon. So, Fairy, you're up. And this one is only level 22. It's interesting. You start off with an Eevee that's level 26. And then a Flareon that is level 22. Since the level difference, I should be able to take you out in 1 hit. Or maybe not. Okay. Never mind what I said. Bite. And you are done. Level 26. Apparently something that is required in this area, because trainers use Pokemon at the level 26. Jolteon means goodbye Fairy, and hello Joffrey. Which is perfect, because the electrical attacks don't even hurt Joffrey at all. Not just not very effective, but no effect at all. And therefore it's forced to use other things. There we go. 1 hit. Also a level up for Joffrey. He reaches 25. Should be close to an evolution by now. Yeah, the final one, pretty predictable, Vaporeon. So let's return to the Pokemon I started the battle with, Andros. Unlike the Eevee that you weren't able to take out, this one you should be able to take out. Lowering my defense is not going to help you. Oh, speaking of defense, this guy has a lot of that, of course, so... even Thunder Punch is going to take multiple hits. And there we go. This should be enough. Yeah, indeed. And I'm so close to the edge of the level up. This is going to put me over by a lot. Even already halfway through when it comes to the next level up. Alright, this battle was good for level ups. Oh, yeah, indeed. I did say Joffrey was close to evolution, and indeed. He was so close, he's going to evolve right now. Just like in the previous game, my Joffrey in this generation is also going to evolve into Graveler. Alright, time for a switch. Andros has reached 26. And I still have Pokemon on 24, so... Magnus definitely needs to step up right now. And his Charcoal. Let's go face the next trainer. If the Pokemon I liked were there, I'd go anywhere. And that is what the real trainer does. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm here as well. There's one Pokemon that actually appears here, and only here, so... But I also need to take out you guys. And Poliwag is a Pokemon I'm not too happy about, because I just brought out a Fire type myself. And with the level difference of 4, I'm not going to try this with Magnus, if you don't mind. That is not going to end well. Rain Dance, it's actually going to increase the water type moves for a moment. Until it runs out, of course. Rain Dance is a move that actually lasts for a couple of turns. As you can see, a lot more powerful is Water Gun now. Oh, dang it, I'm not able to take you out in one hit. You're faster than me because of being higher level. This is going to kill Andros, I think. No, almost, but I cannot take another hit. Right, downside is I'm going to have to share the experience now. But cool trainer Emma was still defeated. However, this place is turning out to be quite tough.